On the second one, we went out and had fun. We were in our car, and she let me get a couple beers, and I was drinking them in the passenger seat, and we were just getting to know each other better. But, it became clear to me at that point something was funny. She wanted to know things that didn't make sense. And that's when I started to create the delusion she was investigating me, which later on I discovered she was, through LinkedIn, advertising the fact she was working with the police for some sort of homeless endeavor they were engaged in, which she never told me about. So clearly it had something to do with why she was trying to figure me out at the time. Again, I met her at and working at a homeless shelter. At a time I thought she had a small wage, living probably in a two-room apartment with one child. Um, she didn't think, even though she's 10 years older than me and, you know, big but beautiful to me, sweet. And after 3 years of homeless, she was the first person I ever felt I could trust. I could be open. I could tell everything to. And for 6 hours in her office, me and her had a great time. I told her about all my endeavors over the last 3 years and how I got there. How I actually grew up in the community and came to that shelter in the first place, but didn't get in. But over time, nothing continued to make any sense. And she kept not telling me the truth, not following through with anything. And circumstances got more and more ridiculous. I say this because from the start, I was pretty innocent. After things went further and further, I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to salvage this in a situation where what made sense in the beginning when she was in a abusive relationship and separated for a full year, something could work out because I thought it made a lot of sense. In fact, I considered her sort of like my first fiance, only with a twist in personality like a lot of my fun, giddy best friends. My first fiance was a little bit uptight. Um, Real beautiful though. Real mature. Real strong. Um, but Naomi was just like her, just 10 years older than me and big and beautiful. And had a personality like all my best friends did. Just trying to have fun kind of girl. And I really felt like something would make sense. I mean, there's always red flags when creating a social kinship with anybody at any time, but anything can be fixed, anything can be worked out if you believe. And it makes sense, but I got driven into an insane situation where I felt threatened, and I was repeatedly trying to fix something which didn't seem like it was getting corrected. At the same time, consistently building a delusion about ulterior motives that I had to figure out, as well as building a certainty that whether or not we were to work out, she needed somebody to help her badly because she was in a dangerous position. How this manifested itself in so many scenarios I couldn't figure out and I felt weren't being explained to me were beyond me.